Stephen, he used to be a signalman, worked with me alongside me at Dyce Station back in the early 1960s, about 1963. Have you got any tales to tell us, Jackie, about these days?
Oh, plenty. So I say a split train, a freight for Keith. He's coming in the same crew every 3 weeks. The same crew was on. And we call the driver a cowboy, you see? He's mad. And he could pass, he waved to me, and I said, where am I? Past joking, yeah. So the train had split between Inverurie and Dyce, you see? So the cowboy, instead of throwing back one start in his face, well, I'm going to Buxton and sit there and say signal to the Buxton, you see? And then joking comes by and he's waving out, pointed the cowboys going. He put on his handbrake, you see. So we decided to put the first portion right there, because Buxton in the room to manoeuvre. And the cowboy came back for the other half. And I said, "Still, mind the tick joke we hear this time." He says, "Oh well." Okay. And another instance was a cowboy again. He's a Keith driver. Charlie Sherman was singing about Kitty North. And the Inverness left at 1800 English, you see. Now 5 to 6, cowboy come out the locomotive saying Kitty and phoned up Charlie says, "Can I go?" And he says, "Oh no, the Inverness will be leaving 1800. So he says, "Oh, I've got till I do in a railway social club at Keith." And I went, "Hey, it's quick." So Charlie came out to me and he says, he's wanting to go. I says, "Fast driver." He says, "I don't care." I said, "Ask." So he asked him, it was a cowboy. I said, "Well, I'll go." He cares. I've never seen a diesel that's quick. The Inverness, I've never smelt them. They're phoned up at the edge of Joe Gray. You know, Joe Gray.
Aye.
And he didn't nickname, got it right. And phoned him up and, oh, here he goes. The Inverness, I've never. So 3 weeks time, this freight again stopped. And I says, "The hell's that I will do?" And he thought if I'd let them go, he says, "I'll what to the start there."
Was there any time that it more the diesel failed in the section, you had to put a steam engine in to pull it out?
That's happened here. I just tell that boys happened here. So, yeah. You want the story again?
Aye.
Well, it was back to there, right, and I was sitting here with tea, and I read a paper, and Station Master John Angus phoned up and says, "The engine's still here, John?" I said, "Oh, it's still standing here, we're waiting for Kitty." And I said, "Do it again." I said, "Wait a minute, he never phones me." So I phoned back and I said, "John, the engine's going." He says, "I know." And he says, "What have you got to do with portability?" He says, "No, I don't know." So there's a switch for the telephones up in the box here, and you switched it off and I cut off Aberdeen to the river. Just Peterhead. So my pal, Don Stephen, the engine driver, my pal Peterhead was a signalman, and his father was a signalman alongside. And I got on to him and I says, "What's the bullshit? What he's doing here?" I said, "Let him on." So that's because Don Steve, he's a driving instructor at Lottery Peterhead. And he come on and I says, "An engine's done in Jakey Bray." "Oh, if it happened," I said, "never mind if it happened." I says, "It's done in here." And I said, "If you time to come up, he's back to Peterhead on a passenger." "Oh, I ain't bother." I says, you took a hurl." "No, he's signal fireman." He said, "I'll take a hurl." And I said, "Mine, just bust that bit here and slow, because it's done in here." So Johnny Angus was right up down the platform here. And I says, "Tell my pal Peter Reid," I says, "Our station master doesn't need to change his underwear." You see? And he come up and he says, "Oh, we'll hit the report this to Aberdeen." I said, "Not at all." I said, "We'll go out the window." Here was it. Diesel the front of the steam engine. Push it and put it into sign up the side of the box. And it was just, I think it was just being elephant. the light engine passed on edge. I said, God, you can't reef to be that. And but the brakes had leaked off, and the track circuit, I never heard that. But I had to apologise to the station master. I said, he says, I looked out the window, and he says, the engine was going. But for why the brake is leaked on at the end on the nail, you fell allowed to do there. Now, that photograph, Sandy Murdoch, is a photograph of it, and he's on it, fitted thing is a fish train engine near required for fish at Peterhead. Now, if you look at the photograph, right, there's no driver. That was the engine. And I checked in the book again. It's, you know, it was a Clayton mine.
Aye, with the central car.
Aye. And if you looked right, I can always hope you had one, but there's no driver. That was the bloody engine he could do the road.
Thanks for all the tales.
Like 1 pen. I get 1 pen. That's how much it's cost. I'd like to try well, it's not broken, but the route. They are. That's why they crash it, because you can't connect those three together. That's why. And can you reverse that one? It's like
Yeah. Pull it forward, okay, yeah.
Into this one.
To there, yeah.
And then there's an engine sitting here, a light engine.
A light engine, okay, right.
And the light engine was up to Peterhead, and then shunted back and coupled up onto the
Did
coach.
the, aye,
And then it flew forward into this one.
sorry, the light engine, where was it sitting when it was?
There,
Okay, so it's right there, then reverse.
no, it didn't reverse. It came in, then the first to Peterhead, and then it shunted on the train. So I was Eildh show you guys. That's just was the original.
It was a good time we ate.
On the platform, right? Nobody's too bothered about that. Only bugbear is just a bloody walkway. Well, as long as you bury the track, fine, you know,
Yeah.
track it, there's no problem. If you look from here onwards, it's the throat. You see, there's a throat of the station there.
Yeah,
And beyond that, there's six. Well, there were 6 sidings used to be. There's 6 sidings plus 2 lines. That's
Yeah.
8 tracks wide. It's just overgrown with trees, not planted trees, self-set.
yeah. Just wild.
Yeah, it's a good nearly half a mile. Plus, then it gets narrow, but brilliant, you know.
And you would do this in standard gauge, like
Aye.
would a narrow gauge no be a more feasible option?
You can't get it. Right, you know what I mean? I'd like to get a miniature, not miniature, you know, like 15 inches or something, but every time you try for it, somebody's bought it.
So, but I did get the gist of yes, you can work out figures and there.
It would have been open to the elements. Yeah, we did make on purpose. When we were in blind,
And where's Ian Sanderson? The big thanks to Ian, who's always been my buffer, so to speak, for all the homes and zones. It's been a long, long haul. I've got any very appreciative. Thank you also to the school engineers for bringing it here. We didn't get this here till Thursday. We weren't finished here. That's what it's 4 o'clock time. 4 o'clock, yeah. Far end of the railway track, headed across the back of the salt. Lorries starting to it's been a whole side. So hopefully the side has ended, but we can get the ribbon cut. And again, I apologise if I go off the steps. We haven't had time to build steps or to get some mobile ones in 24 hours. This should have happened 2 weeks ago. Also should have happened a month ago. So it's all been down different days. So how do you
I'm just delighted, Nigel, to be here this afternoon to see so many folks come out. Hopefully the weather stays good for it. And I know that this has been a real labour of love for a lot of people over a long period of time, several years now, that you've been working on this project. And Nigel's already said thank you to all the organisations that have helped. I think it's important to remember that first and foremost this has been a project run by volunteers, for volunteers and for the community here in Vaughan and also visitors that come here. Increasingly in Scotland, especially in this part of the world, we're seeing a lot of heritage tourism, people coming back, ancestors were perhaps here but have moved all over the world. And things like this I think is an important attraction for people who are looking for the local history of the place. Sometimes to find out family and tradition, family roots for those who maybe worked on the railways and whatnot. So it's my very great pleasure to cut the ribbon on this, and I wish you all every success.
Thank you very much. I apologise about the steps. I'm not about health and safety. I've not looked at all that. Yeah. There'll be it's been a long labour of love. Dave will say a couple of words. He was the one that was actually been a lot of people involved in it. It's been a bit of a long haul. Now, there's an Eildh Whiteford to do the back. Not very much. Why all the dignitaries are here? I'm hoping to raise money, perhaps at the lottery, to put. We've got some more highlights coming out. I'd like to go, or we would like to go across there, to go a quarter of a mile down the track bin and have a running track. Not a passage, we can't afford that, too many regulations. A little good strain puffing up and down, groaning up and down. I know that brings people in. People who bring in the village, they spend money. People come once, they come again. You know, I've got a busload of people coming sent from Bristol. No bound to spend in the area. So it's important that we promote what we got. From scratch to the best. So David,
I'm not here with HLF hat on. I'm the person who, when Nigel contacted Standard Restorations, he said, do you know anybody who's got any experience of putting in grant applications?
yeah.
And since one of my other hats is the Festiniog Railway, and I've done an awful lot of fundraising, I ended up doing the application. This is only one part of the HLF project. What you can't see is what's ongoing at the moment, which is the interpretation materials, which will take the form of a booklet, because we were going to produce a little pamphlet, but my wife Sarah, who by the way, if you want to know why it looks the way it does, ask her. She's a librarian, she's a researcher, she's the one who basically went into the photographic and paper evidence for how it should be restored. Anyhow, we've got to produce a booklet about the quarry, about the rocks, the people who dug it up, the road, the convicts, and the railway, which was of course, those of you who are slightly in the line of Jeremy Corbyn would know as the world's first, well, Britain's first nationalised railway. So the fact it was carrying convicts might be of interest to you, Mr. Corbyn. They travelled on the train, yeah. Do you go on Virgin trains? Hope you can find a seat anyway. The other aspect which is still ongoing is the education materials. And we've got a number of things already lined up. Where is it, by the way, Sarah? Yama. Yeah. The convicts, by the way, when they were put on this train and taken up the quarries to do the rock breaking, were given a choice. Do you want the £14 hammer, or do you want the £28 hammer? So, now, it is a bit difficult to access for them. Thinking of education, you can't, by the way, bring in hygiene education to this, because as you will see, there are 3 cells at this end. There should be 3 cells at the other end. And when you bear in mind that there were 6 prisoners in each cell, and they were allowed a shower once a week. It's a nice tin roof, that is original by the way. So if you've got a day like today, they've come back from the quarry having been breaking rocks for several hours, and there's 36 of them in there. Yeah. Chewy. Anyway, I shall. Yeah. So. Very much thanks to them that this project is undertaken. So I'd like to thank them, and hopefully over the next few months you will see yet more aspects of this project.
It's only how HLF, Dave and me spent a whole day at the Station Hotel in Aberdeen doing forms and never had it.
So, thank you very much. Who else would you like? But by the way, you can tell I'm sort of English. I've got to be careful to speak English here because, as I always say, it's the only common language we have. Because if I started talking in my own version of English, you wouldn't understand me. My family's at Charlton. Clans, by the way, did not stop at the border. Charlton was a clan. And had the referendum gone to an independent Scotland, I was seriously thinking of restarting the family business, which was best described as a Scottish beef import business. The tradition was the lady of the house turned up, and when the gentleman in the castle, clan chief Charlton, opened the dish and he found a spur, what you had to do was put the spur on and ride to Scotland and import some beef. They didn't carry a checkbook. And one of the things, of course, if you argued with them, being a reaving family, you ended up bereaved. So, yeah. So I thought I'd put it back into Scotland. Thank you very much.
Keeps going like that. Yes, that's right. Just the middle. No.